What up, figure freaks? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Gingervitis here, the blue collar collector, coming at you with another action figure review. Today we are doing the GI Joe Classified GI Joe and Cobra Diver 2-pack. Now you're getting the component for the mass device. We got the QR code there on the side of the box, and we're coming around the back where we got a nice action shot photo. Let's get a closer look here. Looks pretty rad. Underwater shot. We got those giant silkworms swimming around in the back. Looks like 1, 2, 3 of them. I think. Maybe 2. Maybe that's another one. But we got a diver that's probably about to get chomped on, and then we got our 2 figures. Looks like we got the Cobra Diver. He's got the mass device component, and he's taking aim with his harpoon gun at our GI Joe, all decked out in beautiful canary yellow, looking like Bumblebee, trying to defend himself. Here we got some close-up shots here. Pretty cool. Nice shot. Now, these guys look like they're going to be the exact same figure. Here we got a nice little artwork on the side. And of course the black guys, the Joes, and the white guys on Cobra, because, you know,
Cobra is a bunch of racists. Ha!
We got the barcode down there. We got the top of the box, and let's get a better look at the front. We got the same figures, guys. Exact same figures. Same sculpts, same heads, same gear. Looking like they're shopping at the same surplus store. There is literally no distinction here. No contrast except for the color. Looks like they got some of the same weapons even. Yeah, I mean, am I excited about these guys? Not really. I could have passed on this. I mean, I'm mostly excited for this, the mass device piece. So, you know, people were freaking out about this set. Target sold out and Hasbro Pulse sold out and boo fucking who. And, yeah. I got mine early. You know, if you want to sit with the big dogs, you know, you got to get up off the porch and get online and order that shit up, you know, figure it out. But, you know, people were freaking out about this, and, you know, oh, I didn't get my Diver 2-pack, wah. But you know what, I'm going to tell you this, I mean, I'm going to open it and I'm going to keep them. But what's the big fucking fuss about? You know, it's just the repaint, same old sculpt here. Looks like everything's pretty much the same. You know, we're getting Torpedo, we're getting the Legacy Diver or whatever the fuck, and we're getting Cobra Eel all over again. So let's open these guys up and see what the Cobra and GI Joe Divers are all about. We'll take a real brief look at the figures out of the packaging, but we got this backer board here. We got the fins split down the middle, GI Joe and Cobra, and it looks like these are exactly the same thing as what we got before. looking at the figures, I mean, we got some different stuff. You know, we got a lot of different guns. We got your standard GI Joe blaster rifle. We got the shotgun. We got this guy, which I really do like this gun. I think the last time we saw it was when we got the first original Duke, but this is repainted. We got the 2 harpoon guns, and then these 2, I think, which are the same, but one's got the yellow stock. The other one's just got straight black, and that's probably going to be the Cobra Eel or the Cobra Diver. Masks, you know, we got the little jet thing here. We got the regulators and the backpacks or the air tanks, and of course the mass device. And we got a little knife up here too. So a lot of reuse here, and kind of lazy. You know, there should be some things that can kind of separate these two besides the color. And I'm not even sure about the color. Like canary yellow. I mean, come on. I mean, you could have made the Joes red and like the Cobra guys all black with some like silver, or just make them look badass, you know? And just, couldn't we have gotten some kind of different heads? Like, I think these are exactly the same. They're just painted differently. You know, like almost like a Hydro Viper mask or helmet or whatever. Or, you know, I don't know. But to me, this is straight up lazy. So those are my feelings. Tell me I'm wrong. And out of the packaging, everything is reuse and redone to the max, that's for sure. All the accessories here you have seen before. Here we have the fins, you know, reuse again, just painted. We have the masks, the harpoon guns, the air tanks. There's a few standout things. The machetes, you know, everything is the same. I guess the only one inconsistent thing is this. The Cobra guys get this little jet propelled thing, which is pretty cool. But the Joes don't. Now, you're getting something similar when we get wetsuit. But it's more of like a glider. It's got wings, whatever. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I just wonder if he is going to be another reuse and just the same exact buck as these guys, or if they're going to go a different direction. We also have the mass device component, looking like a crack vial. So there's that. Did somebody say crack? Shiki, not right now. No, that is not crack. Okay, we'll talk later though, okay? Okay, sorry. Oh yes, do the arch for Shiki. So, you got that. Pardon the interruption. We'll just do the articulation for one of these guys because they're the exact same. You got the head that kind of bobbles pretty well. Looks down, looks up. You have the ball joint at the top of the neck as well as down here that attaches the neck to the body. Shoulders go up like that, around 360. We got the double jointed pinless elbows, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. Stomach crunch. We got the twist at the waist along with the pivot, which I prefer. Wish Marvel Legends would do that a little bit more. Do the splits like that. Got the drop downs at the hips. Thigh cut. Double jointed knee. And of course the tilt and pivot on the ankle. So exact same thing. Get that head sculpt in there. Here, we'll kind of do this. So this guy's just a tad darker, I think, right? Yeah. And this guy, I think, is a little tanner than this guy. This guy's actually got like rosy cheeks. So interesting. I'm going to get these guys geared up a little bit, and we will look more into all the fun stuff. Paint apps look to be good. No sloppiness. It is straight black, like this line up here that goes between the yellow and the black, but over here seems like they kind of did a little bit better job, more attention to detail with the Cobra guys, but we have that little gray silverish line there between the red and the black. I think that these guys look pretty cool. Actually, the red and the black look awesome. The yellow is just bright, and we're seeing a lot of yellow in Marvel Legends. I think it's got a lot to do with the X-Men, you know, the yellow and blue. But I don't know, it's kind of grown on me. So it does kind of pop, and it looks nice. I don't know. It's a little too, like, I don't know how to describe it. Just too bright, you know? Could have done like some dark blue. So. All right, we got the GI Joe Diver up on a stand. Rotating just so you can get a good 360 look at him and all his gear. I mean, these figures aren't bad. They're great for army building. Still, just I would call it kind of, I don't know, greedy, lazy. Is that a good term? Yo, that's greedy, lazy. You know, hasbro, yo. So, that was a little Sylvester Stallone impression. I heard a little bit where he was complaining about, I think, Warner Brothers. It was all about the Creed movies, and he called them greedy, lazy. So, I mean, that's, I think, what we're seeing here. It's just reuse. Everything is total reuse. But not bad-looking figures. It's just, you should have something that kind of shows some kind of, I don't know, just to differentiate from the two, the G.I. Joe and the Cobra. It would have been kind of nice, but I guess that's not happening. All right, just a quick look at the Cobra Diver here. He just got out of the water, shed all of his shit, and he's ready for a little gunplay. I do think I prefer this one just because I like the red. It really pops with the black, and I do like these little gray lines here that are going down. You know, that's kind of like the transition between the red and the black. So this. So I do dig it. I just feel like it's kind of lazy. I'm going to show you some pictures coming up here right after this of some other options they could have done for divers. There is the Cobra Frogmen, which were red and black and pretty much looks like this. So this is dead on. I haven't seen anything in yellow except for one, I think the third version of Deep Six. So maybe they're just kind of going with the same color. Not really sure. But again, it is kind of greedy lazy. You know, greedy lazy, Hasbro. So they just want that money. They just used like an older buck, an older molding, and they put two figures in the same pack with the same shit. So as far as ranking, I'm gonna say the red one's just a tad better, just because I enjoy it more. It looks better aesthetically, and you know, it's just got a couple little extra paint things, and then you got the little whatever, the fucking fan. So yeah, I'll go with the red, but as a set, I'm gonna say it's a 5. You know, like maybe this guy's a 5.5 and the yellow guy's a 4.5, but as a set, I'm just going with a straight 5 out of 10. Not great. It's just kind of seems like a lackadaisical effort by Hasbro. So check out these pictures coming up here, and then we'll go into some comparisons. All right, let's check out these guys. So this is Hydro Viper. That mask is fucking ill. He comes with a stingray. Then we got Undertow, which is a pretty wicked figure. I think what if we get the Moray for the next HasLab, and we get Undertow and Hydro Viper, as well as the Moray Driver. Now here is the Underwater Trooper, and this is basically what we got in this 2-pack. The red and the black, as you can see. And then here's Deep Six, just as a comparison for the Joe. We got him in a more kind of yellow look here. And then here we have a later offering of Deep Six on the left, and then the Underwater Trooper on the right. So these are basically our divers. There's that yellow. And the only other thing I can really think of is Deep Six. Here he is on Shipwreck's boat, chilling. Lots of yellow. So I don't know if they're trying to work that in there, but I'm sure we'll still be getting a Deep Six. All right, here we got a bunch of divers all set up. We got our Cobra Diver up here. He's got his little motorized gizmo pulling him along. And I got the yellow guy down here, switched him up. So every one of these bucks, they're all exactly the same. You can even see the little lines down here between the gray and the black. And the red guy over here, he's the only one that got that little line painted. You know, you can see it right there. You can kind of see it down here. So these are all the exact same figures. I don't know what Wetsuit's going to be composed of. Hopefully we get something new out of him. I'm not sure. I always thought he was maybe a little bit bigger than Torpedo, but we'll see, right? So obviously this is Torpedo. And when I was a kid, I was like, holy shit. Like, I got so psyched up. If they had skis or fins, I got excited. So when this guy came out and Snow Job came out, I was super excited. And I begged my mom, oh, mommy, please can I get Snow Job and Torpedo? And she's like, you want a Snow Job? What? You go to your room. Nah, just kidding. But like, super excited because those accessories for some reason just got me all hyped up. You know, like you could throw Torpedo in the tub and, you know, have him kind of swim into the brown cave. Nothing. And then, you know, you could take Snow Job outside, and I live in Minnesota, so plenty of snow during that season. So, you know, set up a little ski run for that motherfucker, right? So here we got the, 80-year anniversary? Is it 80 years? I can't remember, but that's the diver. Now this guy, they did something different. They got the little regulator up here with the hoses going up to his mouthpiece up here. They still have that backpack, of course, but all this stuff, and then like, I thought they had like, maybe not. I'm gonna sneeze though. Excuse me. And then of course we got the eel. And I do like him as well. This helmet is sick. I do like this. Maybe that would have been a nice option for this guy. And give him the eel helmet, you know? I don't know. But there you got a bunch of divers. And I'm super psyched for Wetsuit. Wetsuit was one of my favorites from that wave back in the day. All right, and here we got, just to finish things up, we got some other aquatic characters coming out of the Marvel Legends and the DC Universe Classics. Starting with, we got Jeff the Land Shark down here. Got his own comic book. I've never picked it up. I'm not sure I will, but I can't remember. This came with the like gypsy looking chick that was in a Deadpool wave. So cool. No articulation, just molded, but still pretty neat. And then we got the Frogman. Spider-Man kind of anti-hero I do like this figure though, but he's got the fins, obviously. Kooky, kind of fun figure. And then DC Universe Classics, here we have Black Manta, and I love this figure. He's got his diving suit on. He's got his little backpack with the airlines there going into his big old crazy helmet that he can shoot lasers out of the eye beams. Fucking brutal looking trident. So that end of it too. Ouch, huh? So really love this character from the Super Friends. Picked him up 12, 13 years ago, DC Universe Classics. And there's actually like a lighter blue version for the whole outfit, but I got the black one. I think the chase is like way expensive, so this figure is dope. Do I have to like clean this guy's head though? I don't know. These are old figures, man. And then we got an alternate Aquaman, and I can't remember. I think this is like the Peter David suit that he wore, but of course he got the harpoon hand, and I think that was mostly Peter David's work, but kind of cool. I'm a Aquaman fan, so I got like a bunch of those. I think I got like 4 or 5 Aquamans from the DC Universe Classics line. So there you have it, guys. We got our divers. 5 out of 10. You know, it is kind of a lazy set. You know, 2 of the same figures, just painted differently. You know, guns are all reused. It's just overall. Hopefully these guys keep coming out. I think pre-orders are all sold out. Target as well as hasbro. They'll pop them out later. But I don't care to army build these guys. I will just go with the 2 guys that I have now. That into them. So I know there's some guys like fucking Wally. He's probably got like 20 of these guys, you know, but good for him. There we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. I had a nice review very soon. But we're talking G.I. Joes first. We do got the Clayton Hawk MMS mobile missile system. Pretty stoked for that one. I got the Striker. Now people are saying online, I'm like, on the hips and waist swivels, so we'll see. Kind of looks like Footloose to me. Those are my Joes, and those came from Hasbro Pulse Plastic. This is Ghost Rider. Model 4, and I got this car because I had some money, and they had saved 20. So I got the 4 figures and the car for like, I don't know, I think it was like 62, 63 bucks. Not a bad deal. Found this on sale. It was on clearance. $7.49, pretty awesome. Found her. I was looking for that Tila and saw that they had She-Ra and it looks pretty cool, so I picked it up like 22 bucks. And then Sideswipe, one of my favorite Transformers, one of my favorite Autobots. Had to pick them up for the upgrade. We'll do a review of all these guys coming up soon. I'll get to it, I promise. It might take me a month or so, but we'll get to it, all right? So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you can, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.